Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike with Redneck Politics, where American voices matter. Uh, I've been seeing some of the comments today on Trump. Uh, I mean, it's obvious the dude is running for president in 2028. Man, dude, he ain't planning on going nowhere, man. Do you think he's building this big ass $300 million ballroom to go somewhere? Uh, Trump plans on staying right where he is. Uh, and especially if you let him continue to do the things he's doing now for the next 3 years, you can bet that he's staying. And I think that would put him at 82 right there. But that's what he's setting everything up for. Look, let's go back. Let's go back with Trump. I mean, because I'm one of the last baby boomers, and you know, most of us older folks, uh, we've known who Trump is all his life. We've known who the family is. We've known all about him. It's been an American, pretty much name. He was considered at one time to be the wealthiest, person in the United States. Uh, Trump. Trump ain't never worked. Trump has never worked or I'm not saying what he built in the empire he didn't work because he did work, but Trump doesn't know what it's like to have to really work and get those ditches to make that money in 10 hour a heat day. I mean hot. To get a little small paycheck. He don't know nothing about that kind of life. He went to an academy and all that. His dad paid for, all that, and they were wealthy. There's nothing wrong with that. Even and when Trump went out on his own, I mean, he squandered most of the money he had away that his dad had given him to kind of, jumpstart him. So for a while there, Trump was just kind of meandering on. Um, his name was still there, and then he started looking into investors, and a lot of them was being the mafia, and that's where the uh, all the casinos come into play because of all the money laundering, et cetera, et cetera. So he had things to do with the mafia, and for some reason, those times kind of went bad, and he got back on shaky grounds, and this is when he got involved with the Russians, and pretty much same thing, laundering money through like Trump towers and all that. Trump has always been a businessman, somebody who is wealthy, someone you can't take it at value because he lies so fucking much. He has lied all his life, not just in politics. Uh, one of the biggest things and one of the biggest reasons why people turned their backs on Trump was because he found that loophole where he would start these companies, and if he lost money, and he would do it, and he'd file bankruptcy through a particular one, and it would it would destroy that company, but it would never touch his other companies, and then the taxpayers would have to foot that every time he filed that bankruptcy. So that's where a lot of the New Yorkers got the sour taste, in their mouth. And then along come this television program that uh, ended up, I never watched that much, but I heard it was, I mean, it was successful as far as I know. Uh, but Trump is, he lost in 2020, which I think blew his mind. But after January 6th, man, that should have told you right there where Trump was and what he wanted. And he was going to fight and try to in any way possible keep this election. I mean, he almost had to, because he knew he was going to be indicted for all sort of things if he wasn't the president again. So he did everything possible to try to make that happen. And I'm sure there's a lot of underhanded shit that we don't know about, but he wasn't voted in. It was Biden got voted in. And then here this time he gets voted in. And I really believe that now I mean, it's like he don't care about nobody. He wants to enrich every person. He wants to make all the wealth that him and his family can, and do not give a damn about the working man out here. He does not care. And Medicaid cuts, want to they want to cut away Social Security altogether, and Medicaid, Medicare. There's no reason for taxpayers to have to pay in, of more of their taxes when you do have all these rich folks sitting up here. The thing, if you get rich, that is wonderful. But just remember, you're on the same level as everybody else. You have to pay your taxes, man. And yes, you're going to pay more. You have more. That's the way it's always been. But Trump ain't going nowhere. Trump's going to try this shit again. And y'all need to pay attention to it. He's already said it. He's already pulled out the damn baseball caps for 2028. That thing he had that day he was showing them, that was a publicity stunt on his part. He wanted you to see. He wanted you to see. So I don't know why it comes as a surprise to anybody to think that he wouldn't try to stay in office by every means possible. And he's still got 3 years to try to get this done, unless he start being brought into rain, man, because he's doing too much, man. It's going to take a big impact on our country, and it ain't going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. And all these other folks, I mean, what the hell are you building? At first, it was $200 million ballroom. Then it went to $250 million ballroom. Then it went to $300 million ballroom. Now it's a $350 million ballroom. A ballroom after they destroyed one side of the damn White House. What is tomorrow? Is it going to be 400 million? I mean, do you know how much of this money could actually be going into use for our country? Quit giving all these millions of dollars to to the beef folks in Argentina and give it back to our folks, man. So we, they can feed America. But you're cutting his throat. You're cutting the rancher's throat. Man, y'all got to wake up to this stuff, because the dude ain't playing, man. He's not playing. And before you know it, your ass will be in an authoritarian state, and you won't even know how, we won't know how to get back. We will not know how to get back. So we got to do this shit for our kids. Sorry for ranting and raving, but damn, felt good saying it. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.